Let's stay together from Seal's new album, Soul 2. Absolutely love that version of that song.
You know what's funny about that? I was watching, as I'm sure you've seen, the clip of President Obama.
How good was he?
Well, exactly. That's what I was just about to say. I heard him sing that, and I thought, God, it's a good job he didn't cover that, because I honestly thought, and this is not false modesty at all. I wasn't aware that he had such great tone in his voice.
I thought he was unbelievable.
I thought he was really great, and I'm sure, and he would have sung it a lot better than
imagine the pressure on him. He's got his aides telling him, President Obama, this is not a good idea, right? To sing in public with YouTube and everything else, this could end everything. How do you think he's doing? You've been in America for 20-odd years now, and the ascent of a black president after all the wait and against all the odds was an incredible thing to witness. I was here. It was just so exciting.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
How's he doing, do you think? What's the reality check about Barack Obama?
Well, you mentioned black president, and it's funny that because of course his mother's white and his father's very, very black, as I understand it, almost as black as me. But of course, such is the nature of this country. He's not white, he's not Snow White, and so therefore he must be black. I never say that to the three of our. In fact, I never say that to any of our kids. We never say that to any of our kids. We don't say that they're black. We just say that they're this beautiful, beautiful mix. But that's also the great thing about this country, is that can happen, and it's one of, if not the only country in the world where you can go from such a. This country can take such a paradigm shift from going from a Bush administration. Hard right, to in a post 9/11 era, somebody by the name of a kind of, for all intents and purposes, black man by the name of Barack Obama, right? That is the great thing about America. I think it's the greatest country in the world. But I'll say the same thing now as I said back then. To answer your question, what this country was in need of was not a great president. This country was in need of a great leader. And he has never waned, not one single bit.
Let's end on the positive note of this album. Although I've got to say, if you're reading the titles of the songs on this album, it is like a lament for a guy going through a terrible love split. Yeah. Isn't it? I mean, as you were preparing this album, did you have any concept that was how this was all going to play out? No,
not at all. I've always strived to do something different, to push myself, because indeed my first loyalty is to music. I love our industry. I love the song. I love the voice. I love it. Not necessarily my voice, but I care about the song and the voice. And
they're all about, Seal, tormented love.
And that...
You get the irony of this.
That in of itself probably gives you some insight into who I am as a person.
But were you aware, when you, as I say, when you put this together, was it anything to do with what was happening in your life, do you think?
No, not at all.
Just total coincidence?
Well, no, because I wasn't the... only person who picked those songs. In actual fact, Trevor picked a lot of them. But you never know. You never know. You never know how you come across to some people. I mean, people have always said, there's the famous Joni Mitchell line, there's comfort in melancholy. And people have always said, for as long as I can remember about my career and about the songs that I sing, is that although they are ultimately optimistic, there is this sense of melancholy about them. And maybe I carry that about me without even knowing. Maybe I do. So that in some kind of, I don't know, roundabout way could have had some influence, but no.
So it's been a great interview. Thank you very much. And I wish you and Heidi all the very best, and your kids, and hope it all works out in the best way for all of you. And I'm sad, and I appreciate all your candor today in talking to me about this. Best of luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
The new, it's a terrific album, and it's on sale right now.